I am joined today by three individuals who are crucial to our delivery of services in Pottstown, Norristown, and Bristol in Bucks County. They are our longtime support staff, Jean Gauger, Sue Rizzardi, and Pat MacCorkle. I want to start by asking, I'm going to start with Sue. Sue, tell us how you came to legal aid. You've made your career at legal aid. How did you come to us, and did you ever expect that you'd be talking to us as a Fête honoree in 2022?
I graduated high school in 1978 and immediately started looking for a position. Legal aid in Pottstown advertised. I applied and I got the job, and I have been working at legal aid ever since. I was in Pottstown for 32 years and now in Norristown for 8 years. And if somebody would have told me that, I would have probably said they were crazy.
And at some point, Jean Gauger came under your wing.
Yeah.
Jean, welcome.
Yes. Hello.
How about you? How did you come to LASP?
I was a co-op student in high school. They needed some help, and you would go to high school half a day, and then you'd work the other half.
And did you, when you started at LASP, did you think you'd be here all these years?
No.
No. Pat, how about you? You had a career before coming to LASP.
Yes. For most of my life, I've done some kind of customer service. I've worked retail and fast food and cleaning services, healthcare services. When I got to legal aid, when I applied to legal aid, it was a different feeling getting that job. I can't really explain it. It was a different feeling, and it's been absolutely nothing but satisfying since I signed in 1999.
You all have a unique perspective in that you're often the first people our clients see when they come in or talk to on the phone. You support the legal work of our attorneys. You probably get some of these customer service issues if the client is unhappy. You've seen people come and go over the years. You've seen success and probably some failures along the way. Why is LASP so important to our communities? And Sue, I'll start with you again, Pottstown and Norristown.
Well, LASP is so important because a lot of the poverty level people of the community and underprivileged would not have means to have legal representation if it wasn't for us. They'd have to try to represent themselves, and in some cases, it would probably be nearly impossible for them.
Jean?
Different types of cases like landlord-tenant, they could be illegally evicted because they don't know their rights, or drowning in debt and they wouldn't otherwise be able to file a bankruptcy to get it discharged, arranging a custody agreement because otherwise they wouldn't be able to avail themselves of a private attorney.
Pat?
Well, I think we're all probably dealing with the same thing. We're in an area where we are the lower end of middle income, and we have a large community that are just outright poor. If they didn't have us as their lifeline, I can't imagine how many people would be illegally evicted or not given a second chance due to bankruptcy, or just I cannot imagine where they would go for help if we weren't here. I think we're vital. I think we're vital in this community.
Do you all have one memory that really sticks out to you that might illustrate the work of LASP? Client, staff member, Sue?
I do. And I think it was in the last 2 years, our community engagement unit represented a client with an expungement. The client was in college and actually had some minor criminal charges that the person wanted expunged. The person wanted to actually apply for medical school and go to medical school, but couldn't with these criminal charges. And one of our attorneys got an expungement for this person, and this person now attended medical school and now is doing his residency at a well-known medical hospital.
Jean,
That expungement, he couldn't have, succeeded in going on with his career.
Jean?
There is a recent case that 2 Pottstown attorneys actually tag teamed. It was a gentleman who lost custody of his children because the mother snatched them and left the state. And he was able to find out where she was. And Lisa assisted him with the paperwork to get the children returned. But then he was in danger of losing his Section 8 voucher because he hadn't had the children. And Don swept in and saved his housing.
Pat, how about you?
Well, I don't have the close contact with clients and their attorneys like Sue and, excuse me, Jean do. But I think in general, there's nothing like watch a person's demeanor just totally change when you tell them, yeah, I think we can help you. Any client that leaves this office and turns around and says thank you, well, you can't beat that. That's my perspective.
Well, I want to thank you for your all service to LASP over the years. Again, you are so integral to what we do here. And congratulations on being selected as honorees. It's all very well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shawn.
Yeah.